DY Card Ladder is the industry leader in sports card data. We know what you want because Card Ladder was created by collectors for collectors. Card Ladder. Join the innovators, not the imitators.
Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It's another episode of the Michael Jordan record collection. We're going to look at 5 Michael Jordan cards that either shattered and or pushed all-time sales records from last night's Fanatics weekly auction number 168. This is an auction that ended on this is an auction that ended on April 6th. I am giving you these results on the next morning, April 7th. You will see this video later this evening on April 7th. Stay tuned. Do me a favor, subscribe. If this is your first time checking out the channel, do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment, get engaged. I do a video almost every single day of the week. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm crazy. And so if you're new to the channel, I think you're going to find me to be the most consistent basketball card content creator, perhaps in history. Let's not waste any time. These videos need to be short. They will be short. This is going to be less than 10 minutes, which is hard for me to do. The first card that broke an all-time record, believe it or not, we're going to look at 5 cards. Only one of them is a PSA 10, right? We talk about PSA 10s, running, doing this, doing that. Kobe 10, Jordan 10, Shaq 10, Iverson 10, Curry 10. No, only one of these 5 cards is a PSA 10. The first card is not even a PSA card. It's an SGC 8.5. This is a hierarchy card. It's the 1997 Skybox Premium Silky Smooth. Remember, these cards come with a netting. The netting has been removed. Apparently, SGC grades them. We know BGS grades them. I don't think PSA does grade them without the netting. And so the PSA graded copies, you'll see the white net on the front, right? If you want to know more about it, go check out the Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy where we talk in detail about this particular card. There's the card that sold last night. Guys, it sold for $37.20. The all-time record before this was just about 5 months ago. It sold for $13.20. $13.20 to $37.20. That is a 3X right there. Pretty close to a 3X right there. So $37.20 is the new number for this SGC 8.5 Silky Smooth. As you can see, that is the highest SGC grade there is. There are none higher. There's not even any 9s out there. Certainly there's no Gem Mint copies either. There is only 2 BGS 9.5 Gem Mint copies of this card in the world. There are no PSA 8s. There are no PSA 9s. There are no PSA 10s. And so SGC 8.5 is pretty damn good. It's about as good as you can get. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, another card, not a PSA card, definitely not a Gem Mint card. This is the 1998 Skybox Premium 3Ds. This is a big boy card now. This card can do some things. In a BGS 9, this is the all-time record. Last night, it sold for $2,777 on Fanatics Weekly Auction number 168. There you go, right there. Look at this chart. This is the all-time chart. This is a card that you could have picked up, about 2 years ago for $2,000. Last night it sells for last night it sells for $3,360 last night. $3,360. That is your cracked ice premium 3Ds with all kinds of craziness going on. If you're an artistic person, this card's really going to call to you. So new all-time record for the BGS 9 copy of the Skybox Premium 3Ds. And here's a card we're all going to recognize, right? A card that's really tough to grade because the edges are always an issue, but this is a PSA 7 copy. There is a Big Brother version of this with much harder pack odds called the Z-Pete. Although I would assert that this normal non-Z-Pete, the base insert, if you will, is better looking because it's more vibrant, it's better color. The Z-Pete's a little duller, a little bit more dull, drab colors. But this 96 Skybox Z-Force Big Men on Court PSA 7, guys. Not an 8, not a 9, not a 10, not a BGS 9.5, 7. Sold for $2,640 last night, breaking the all-time record set when? 2021 on Golden. So brand new record for the Big Men on Court PSA 7 last night on Fanatics Weekly Auction. The only PSA 10 we're going to talk about is a base card. It's the 1997 Metal Universe Championship. Remember, this is not a card you're going to find in the hierarchy. Why? Because base cards are not included in the hierarchy unless it's a rookie or a pre-rookie card. This is a 1997 Metal Universe Championship base. It's a Pop 90 card. It's a miserable to grade, 2.5% gem rate. Not a rare card at all. Almost 5,000 have been graded, but very rare in PSA 10 because it's condition sensitive. And this graph is going to look like it's not a record, but guess what? The sale from last night is right here, 2,250. It's not in here yet. For whatever reason, Card Ladder hasn't pulled that in yet, but there's the all-time record. You can see it was 1,800 over the last 2 years. This is a card that sold as low as 850. Well, guess what? Last night, it sells for $2,250 on Fanatics Weekly number 168. So a new all-time record for a card that we see sell pretty regularly in a PSA 10 slab, and that's an old PSA label as well, so it's not a new label bump or anything like that. That's a big sale last night for the Metal Universe Championship PSA 10 Jordan base card. And then the last card we're going to talk about, again, we're not talking about a PSA 10, and it looks to me like it's got a little greening. How can you tell? Well, if you look at the hand on the shoulder right here and you look at Jordan's armpits and arms, you can see the card's got some greening on it. It's not uncommon. This is a very hard card to find without greening. This is the 97 embossed refractor, number 287. This card is serial number to 263. Don't ask me why. I have no idea how they came up with the number 263, but it is. And this card sold last night for $2,190. It is not the all-time record, but it is damn close. And so this record collection videos, remember, if it's close or it's been a long time, and it has, it's been almost 3 years since it sold last for $23.25. This is the second highest sale price in history of $2,190. Again, serial number 263. It's been graded 140 times. There are a grand total of 45 gem mint copies out there if you include SGC. So a pretty rare card there. Any serial number Jordan card at 263 from the 90s, from playing years, is going to do big numbers, even in a PSA 8. Even when it's got evidence of greening on it. So there's your 5 cards, guys. Last night, the embossed refractor right here, the Metal Universe Championship PSA 10, the Big Men on Court from 1996, the Skybox Premium 3Ds BGS 9, and then the very unique silky smooth SGC 8.5. That's it. Another episode of Jordan Record Collection is in the books. Hopefully you guys like these little quick snippet videos to keep your finger on the pulse of the little bit more affordable. Again, these are still 4-figure cards, but at least are a little bit more affordable Michael Jordan cards that are selling on a regular basis on Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. Guys, I can't stress enough, Fanatics Collect weekly auctions is the place to sell your Michael Jordan cards. They are getting massive eyeballs, incredible results. I'm just sharing the data with you. Yes, I'm an affiliate partner, and yes, I do have a dog in this hunt, but the data is the data. You guys let me know, am I crazy? Are these cards not selling for record prices? It seems like Jordan specifically is doing really, really well on the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. I try to sell stuff privately, usually. When I say privately, I mean publicly, but on Instagram, right? On a private platform where I don't have to pay any auction fees. But if I can't move a card on Instagram, like instantaneously, I'll put it in a box. I put the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, on my submission to Fanatics Weekly, and then I send it over to Fanatics Collect, and they sell it on the weekly auction. And guys, I'm getting results just like the ones you're seeing. Some of you guys who have reached out to me and said, hey, it's my first time trying Fanatics Collect weekly auction. I use the promo code Cajun. Can you help me out? Absolutely. Quid pro quo. You support me, hell yeah, I'm going to support you and try to promote your card and get as many eyeballs on your card as possible. And every time I've done that, it's broken an all-time record. Now, obviously, that streak is going to stop at some point, but I've definitely tried to help some folks get eyeballs on their cards that are sitting on the Fanatics Collect weekly auction, and it seems that every single time I do that, the card does really well. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not. I don't know, but I do think Fanatics Collect weekly auction, Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, Curry, PMGs, Rubies, things like that. Fanatics Collect, for basketball specifically, it is destroying the competition right now and doing phenomenal things. And by the way, anybody out there who's like, these aren't getting paid, well, I've done a video on this. I've given you ample data. I was told by Fanatics, my rep at Fanatics, that the average the average number of auctions they get paid is 98% in each weekly auction. I'm closer to 99% on getting paid on my items. In other words, if I sell 100 items, I'm close to 99 out of 100 getting paid, one being unpaid. Now, is that perfect? No, it's not. But that's pretty damn high. If you want to go look at eBay and you want to go see how many times an eBay auction goes unpaid, it happens quite often. At Fanatics Collect, they're starting to crack down on non-payers, and they're starting to ban them, and they're starting to not let them continue to bid on auctions, and that's why that paid rate is actually going up. Again, remember to use the promo code Cajun. Thank you guys for watching these videos and all the videos. I hope you have a great week this week. This should be a Monday evening video that you're catching. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.